Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Nathan and today we're going to be discussing the NHL and the NHLPA agreeing on the CBA and there being no lockout into at least 2022. Now the NHLPA officially declines to reopen the CBA, meaning that there will be at least 3 more NHL seasons without a lockout. So what should we make of this? What is going to happen next with the NHL and the NHLPA? And how many more years should we have until the next NHL lockout? Watch till the end to find out. Now, throughout my time as a hockey fan, one of the few things that's confused me till the end of time has been the CBA talks between the NHL and the NHLPA. If you've been keeping track of this channel for a while, you know that I started watching hockey really thoroughly back in 2015. That, of course, was a couple years after the 2013 lockout, the lockout that only shortened half of that season. But that was still a pretty major one, again, affected a lot of the NHL at that point. So I've never really witnessed the NHL lockout for myself, and the CBA has been always something that I've never really quite understood. But the NHLPA declining to reopen is a good thing, and that means we might not see a lockout for a very long time. Now, Don Fehr of the NHLPA said this in a statement. While players have concerns with the current CBA, we agree to the league that working together to address those concerns is the preferred course of action, instead of terminating the agreement following this season. He goes on to say, we have been having discussions with the league about an extension of the CBA and expect those talks to continue. And this is huge news, because if the NHLPA decided to reopen the CBA, that would mean that we could potentially have a lockout on our hands after this next NHL season, the 2020-2021 season. And this is, again, huge, because for the most part, if there was going to be a reopening of the CBA, it likely would cause a full-year lockout. Not even a half-year lockout, potentially a full-year lockout, which would be seriously scary for the NHL world. But the NHLPA declines to reopen it, so now we have 3 more years of NHL hockey. And I've said in the past that I have no idea what the CBA is really, and that, again, it's all a lot of confusing stuff to me. But the good thing here is that there will be no lockout for the next 3 NHL seasons, which my dumb brain can actually connect to. I think that, again, is fantastic. It's so good to see the NHL and NHLPA actually agree on something for once. It's very unprecedented for that to actually happen, but hey, it's 2019 and new stuff is happening, so I'm glad to see it actually happen. Again, I was surprised by this because I think a lot of people were kind of leaning towards the worst thing happening, which would have been a full-year lockout. I always had the assumption that the NHL and NHLPA would get something done because, again, that would be the season right before NHL Seattle comes in, and I don't think they want to have that season postponed whatsoever. I think it was an agreement that was going to happen, and thankfully, it did. I don't know about you guys, but I am the happiest man in the world today just because we have NHL hockey for the 2020-2021 season, and it is an absolute... It's just a weight off my chest, to be honest, because that lockout, that potential lockout, was always something that, again, haunted me for quite a while. It was something that, while, again, I thought they were going to agree on, there was always kind of a hint that they might not get it done, and that was always a scary thing in my mind. But we have it good, 3 more years of NHL hockey at the very least. And again, as the NHLPA said, they're going to be trying to reach an agreement after the fact on some new CBA terms, so we might get more NHL hockey for the next 6 years. Who knows? But all I know is that there's NHL hockey for the next 3 years. I don't care about the rest of it, okay? It doesn't matter to me. There's NHL hockey. Everything is good. I think you guys can agree with me that NHL hockey is pretty cool. I do like it. So again, getting to watch it in 2020 will be absolutely fantastic. And again, I know it means a lot to you guys, but it means a lot to me too, especially. Again, I've never been for an NHL lockout, and I don't want 2020 to be my first one. So it's fantastic the NHLPA actually gets it done. And not having this lockout is super amazing, especially for me personally. Let's say the NHL were to go into a lockout in the 2020 season. That would be just disheartening to the very core to me. I turned 18 years of age on that season, and if it was a full lockout, I'd be turning 18 years old, becoming an adult, wanting to go into the NHL/sports media realm, but not having any season to talk about. That would have been absolutely horrendous. And I'm so freaking thankful that the NHL, the NHLPA finally agreed on something, because it's refreshing to see. It's great to see. It's absolutely amazing. And again, that was such a pivotal year for me personally. It was always a scare that might get postponed, that might get canceled. So today is one of the best days of my life. I'm not kidding. And I've been crying a little bit after the take because it just means so much to me, having NHL hockey for the next 3 seasons. And it might seem sad, but the NHL is practically my life at this point, whether I like it or not. Spoiler, I do like it, so there you go. But it just, again, is so important for the NHL to have that season right before Seattle. It makes sense, and I'm just surprised, honestly, because while I thought that the NHL and NHLPA would agree on terms, because again, I never saw a lockout in my life really while I was being a hockey fan, I always had that deep down feeling that it might not go my way, that it just will explode, and that we might not have even half a season for the 2020 season. There was always that fear in my mind. There was always that doubt when it came to NHL. I mean, the NHL is basically batting 100% when it comes to lockouts in the past 20 years. So I was kind of scared deep down a little bit, but it's insane to think that we'll have NHL hockey in 2020, because I was kind of mentally preparing myself to have that lockout. I remember there was a few months back, I want to say it was around January, where I was writing down ideas of what I was going to do if there was a lockout. Oh, cover the KHL, cover some Liga or SHL or something. I was going to get that desperate, but thankfully I can throw those papers away and forget about it. Bob McKenzie also says in one of his tweets that with the remaining 3 years of the CBA going into the 2022-2023 season, that the NHL and the NHLPA have been discussing a 3-year or 4-year contract extension outside of that, which would mean going into the NHL season of 2027, which, just thinking about it, makes me freaking excited. It's just so flipping fantastic to get this over with, to get it done. And again, I just want to say thank you to the NHL, man. It's one of the best feelings for today. Honestly, my day is made, my week is made, my year is made. I love it. Now, in honor of this fantastic day, I have 3 candles on a hot dog bun. You know, we're going fancy for today. 3 separate candles for 1, 2, 3 more years of the NHL, alright? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, almost there. Almost, oh, come on. There you go, there you go. There you go. Happy birthday to the NHL. Happy birthday. You got your hot dog bun on my heart plate. You know, this is a great occasion. The NHL, if you want to blow this out, that's fantastic. But there's 3 more years of the NHL, and you know I'm going to blow it out for you guys. Amazing. And you know what? This day is just perfect, so why not make it better? You know, I'm blowing up a balloon because why not? I don't have 3 balloons on me, but hey, 1 will have to do because we have 3 more years of the NHL. Not bad. But I implore all of you guys still somehow watching at this point, I don't know how you guys do it, it's miraculous, please just soak it all in, because it's as good as it's ever been. It's fantastic. Everything is great right now. Yes, there's so many problems in the world, but there's 3 more years of NHL hockey, so it don't matter. It don't matter to me. Everything is just great. I hope you guys party today. Hope you guys just live life today, because this is a fantastic day for everyone and the NHL, which doesn't usually happen too often. But of course, with this video, I need to hear your guys' thoughts down those comments down below. So let me know, what do you think about the NHL extending the CBA for 3 more years, 3 more years of NHL hockey? What do you think will happen after that as well? Do you see they're getting an extension? Do you see there being a lockout in 2023? And let me know all your thoughts and your happiness down those comments down below. But if you guys want some more Grav videos just like this one, you should click on this card right here to watch my video on Mitch Marner and my thoughts on his 6-year extension with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Trust me, It's a good one. But that'll be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. Again, comment down below your thoughts on the CBA being extended and no more lockouts until at least 2022. Share this video with your friends, of course, if you haven't. Growing the Grav gang as much as possible. Thanks to all that support the channel, and here's to 3 more years of NHL hockey. I'm Nathan, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Goodbye.